I'm Jaden Jefferson here, joining you from the Old West End Commons. And coming up this weekend, it's the Old West End Festival. It snuck up on us again, and I'm right now joined by Daniel Finkel to talk about what people can expect. So, first and foremost, what's the same? What's different?
Well, what's the same is definitely house tours, different houses. Actually, one of the things to point out this year with the houses is we have a couple of rental units that have been recently rehabbed that are going to be on tour. And it's funny, I say to people, it's fun touring the mansions, but very often we look at these houses and we're like, well, this looks great, but I wouldn't want to live in this. It's too big. I don't want to pay the heat bill. Well, we're going to have some houses that I think people can really go through and see what you can live in, what you can rehab, what you can make your own. I think that's going to make the house tours very special this year.
And obviously an undertaking for those that go that route, because they will tell you it takes a lot of work to do it. But this festival, though, it's always surprising to me. I don't know why it still is, but the turnout is incredible. I mean, you guys get a lot of people in the neighborhood.
Yeah, people come to festival because there's so much to do. There's children's activities, there's music, there's the parade. The parade, by the way, this year is going to be great because we've added something to the parade. If you went to the parade last year, you saw some big giant puppets. And this year, we've added more giant puppets. So last year, you saw a king and a queen. This year, you might just see a dragon. You might just see a knight. You might just see a lady in waiting. And you might just see a wizard.
Be observant. You never know what's going to change. That might have to be a game that's instituted for the next few parades, for sure. Definitely something people can keep in mind. But on top of that, though, I think the real cool part about this is that there's involvement. Because in order to make this festival happen, you have to get everyone together and plan it. And so kind of give a behind the scenes into that. What is planning like?
There's a lot of people involved in the planning process, probably 30 plus that are on the planning committee. But then volunteers. It takes hundreds of volunteers.
So what are the different locations that people can check out? Because obviously the neighborhood's pretty big.
So everybody's familiar with the museum area where the marketplace is. Everybody's familiar with the beer garden where the arboretum is. A couple years ago, we added Glenwood Park, which is at the northernmost end of the neighborhood. And we're doing that again, and that's growing. And so we're really excited to see people explore all three locations, by the museum, the arboretum, and visit Glenwood Park, because there's going to be children's activities there, music, food trucks.
Kind of explain to me what the buskers are.
The buskers make the festival really fun because in between the locations where you're traveling, you're going to find street performers. And they might be singing, they might be playing musical instruments, they might be juggling or doing magic tricks. Whatever entertainment they choose to do, we'll have them in various locations throughout the neighborhood.
Yes, and the Commons, I know, is a good spot for the parade viewing, so definitely get down here early is the advice I have from last year, because people come out early.
Yep, parade starts at 10 a.m., but go to that map at ToledoOldWestEnd.com, and you'll find a place where you can park your lawn chair early and stake your claim to a good spot for the parade.
Yes, and you will have street cred for doing it as well. Jaden Jefferson here in the Old West End.